Alright, this is my 1,000-mile review of the 2021 Ram. And this is going to be an honest review. I've always been a Ford guy and a Chevy guy all my life. All my vehicles have been Ford or Chevy. GM, I should say. I've had a couple Cadillacs and an Oldsmobile. This is the V6 etorque. We'll talk base on that. This is the bighorn edition quad cab. This is the lease special for the $299 in my area. I'm sure where you are in the country and stuff, everybody's different. So we'll kind of go over some features on the bighorn edition. 1,000-mile warranty. Yes, I still don't have my plates yet. I'm still running on a 30-day tag that actually expires in a week, so hopefully the dealership gets a hold of me. This is white. I picked white. I said I wanted white or black, and or silver, metallic silver. The only silver they had was in the Hemi, and the price is going to go up on the lease. I'm like, let's take the 6 and try it. The black they had was crew cab, which I preferred crew cab, but the price is going to go up. And I'm like, well, we'll just keep this cheap since I'm leasing it. It's dirty, it needs cleaned. So let's go in the back end. It's sitting on 20s. You got a alloy rim with like a metallic finish to them. Your bumper's chrome. It doesn't come with a tow hitch. I had to buy that and have it put on, but you have your hookups and stuff right there for it. Get your backup camera right here, which, by the way, I want to kind of clean that up because it's getting a little hazy in the screen on the inside. You get the 6-foot bed, not lined, so if you want a line, you have to get a liner for it, or buy one that has the liner installed. That'll be a different package. Solid black back window. You don't have a sliding glass. That's a different package. Of course, it is 4x4. I think most of them do. Let's go ahead and take a look on the inside now. It is very sleek looking on the inside. These seats are very soft filling. They're not rough filling. You got pockets back here. In the back, you got your vents, and you got a little bucket. Like if somebody needed to stick something there. Not up there. Down in here, bottom, it kind of goes dips in, so it's kind of just floating. It seems like, but you can adjust off and on and tilt and angle just like you can in the front. This is a 33-seater. So you can fit 6 in here, and I'm going to get to that. This also comes down with a cup holder, if need be. Then you get your seat belt for the middle, seat belt for each side. They're nice because they just lift up, so you can do what you have to underneath, and then they just push down, so you don't have to worry about finding the lever. It's a quick grab what you need and go. The sliding glass window doesn't bother me. Got your hooks on each side if you gotta hook something. Pockets behind both seats. Both of the doors are same. You got a little compartment right here. So I got kids. They're fine back here. Let's go to this side. I'm 5'11". I can get back here, and I'm fine as long as it's not long periods of time. You got the same sleek look. And the doors in the front. You got a big deep pocket down here, 3 separate compartments, and you got a little one up here, which is nice. These mats though, these are almost like a WeatherTech type deal, and they're same in the back. They come up all the way around, and then they're dipped right in here to where it's lifted so it doesn't roll out, but it's the lowest part so you don't hit getting in. The seats are not powered. You got this to go back and this to slide forward. Powered, I mean, this works faster than powered. Powered's nice. You pay for that in a bigger package. What's nice is these seats go all the way back. Let me set the phone down and show you. I mean, they go far back. Let me show you to the part where I can actually, let me do this. Let me lift the seat up. And it'll go back farther yet. It just pushes this because it angles. So, you know, it would, and if this was down, it would probably go down farther if the seat wasn't there. You don't have any hidden compartments under here like you do in your other packages. Let's bring this up. And this right here just kind of, hear the clicking. And it gets to the final one, it snaps back. So if you just need a little bit of tilt, you just click it as you need it. If you want it to go back, click forward all the way, and it goes back. You have this little push button right here on each side to crank it down. So we're gonna go on the other side and go over some features, and we'll get inside the truck. This has key fob, remote start, lock and unlock, and then your flash thing, and then it's got a key. This part here actually pulls out and it's a key. We'll go over that too, show you, because there's a key lock on this door only, and that's for if your key fob batteries ever die. Same compartments on this side. Push button start. We'll start it up. Make sure we've got the radio turned down. The sound is okay for what it is. And I'm going to talk about some stuff. Getting low on gas. I'm going to talk about some stuff, and I'm going to start comparing this to my previous truck. My previous truck was a 2011 Ford EcoBoost. Okay. Which is the V6 that Ford offers, which why I was like, well, I'm fine getting the V6 in this. This right here does by no means competes or even compares with the Ford V6 by any means. Not even in the same category. I mean, you could put it in the category as a V6 truck. The etorque Ram, I would put it with the Ford Ranger. Even I think that's turbo. Or even the Chevy Colorado. For the simple fact with the V6 engine. If this was turbocharged, it would be a whole lot different game. This thing has got no power for a truck at all. Going into this, I didn't know it was going to be like this, but again, I'm just leasing the vehicle. Not ever really liking Rams at all. I went into this pretty skeptical. I'm like, well, I'll lease it and give it a shot. I'm going to say I like the truck. I do like the truck. I like the features, some of the features of it. Will I lease another one like this? No. Will I buy one? No, not this style, not this one. If I lease another one, it's going to be a Hemi. I'm going to make sure it's got crew cab and the V8. Everything else I'm fine with. You get, like you said, you get the other stuff yourself. This sets higher than my truck, so there's no running boards on the outside. That's something you have to get added or buy the package that's already got it. And my kids and my wife kind of struggle getting up inside it because it sets a little higher. Now, you got here, back to the whole part where I said this is actually a 6-person. This right here pulls up. It's another seat with a seat belt if someone needs to sit here, if need be. You have a little compartment right here where you can put a little bit of stuff. It's not deep. I got like a change in my Leatherman up here, and a little notepad, nothing there. There's a little flapper here that you lift up, and you got a little flat compartment here. It doesn't hold much in there. That's not very deep. It's maybe 3 inches deep, and it just locks in place. Now, if you need to put your seat back down, there's a little rope here, and you pull this down, and it falls down into place. You got your cup holders, and then you got your compartment here. Now everything stays in its place when you tip it. So I leave it like that. You also have a compartment here. I just got a first aid kit, and then your glove box, which is probably standard size glove box. The only thing I got in there is the owner's manual. Your visors that come down, you can put stuff in the middle. These are super thick. A lot thicker than normal vehicles. You got your little mirror there with your light on your passenger side. Same things over here, except for you don't have a mirror because I guess they don't want you looking at yourself while you're driving. That's what I gather from it. You do have a mirror there where you could see yourself if you had to. This has got the talk hands-free talk like most vehicles have now on the steering wheel. The steering wheel's turned upside down, so you have some controls back behind here, like your volume knobs and turning the thing so you can not worry about touching the radio. In my Ford, it was right here on this side, and it didn't. It had one on the other side too. So they were on the side. In this truck, they're conveniently placed right here above your head. And you got this one on the driver's side and one on the passenger side if the passenger needs to speak too. So that's convenient. Your dash all lights up with a white light. I'm sure different models offer different colors. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. Conveniently, as the armrest, my hand tends to stay right here and hold the wheel with this hand. With that being said, all of the gear stuff is conveniently within fingers reach. This is simply just putting your foot down on the brake and putting it in the gear. Same thing with pushing the buttons. These are all like your 4 high, your 4 low. They're all just push buttons. You just push the 4 high, kicks in the 4 high, pops it off of that. So it's positioned perfect for me. And the push button, you just hit it. Now, the whole key fob thing, there's a button right here on the side. Here, you press the button. Can I do this one-handed? Set you guys, try to do this. Try to set you up here so you can see. Push the button. Press. I did this once before. Here we go. You pull it out. Okay, there's your key. That'll get you in the door, and then you pop off that cover, and you you can use the key to start the car. That's for if the remote sensor thing dies in the middle of, while you're on vacation or something. You can't get in here to get a battery yet. Now, I got the lease, it came with 2 fobs. I think you gotta take this thing to the dealership to take it apart, because honestly, there's no way to get inside of it. There's got to be a special technique to get inside of this thing, which it shouldn't go bad in my lease term. So you have just your standard, which is fine because, like I said, I can also manipulate this from my armrest. So everything's conveniently positioned. You got your tow haul button and your off-road button. This is nice. This comes with a big compartment right here. Now this is in the bighorn quad cab edition. You got your coin holder slots, and then I just got pins and some money that I kind of don't want my dollar bills rolling around, so I kind of keep them way down in the bag. Just drive through money or something. Your hazards. This is a complaint that I have. Hand sanitizer out of the sun. Complaint that I have. My wife has the 2018 Equinox, and her touch screen is the size of this, and it's nothing special. It just does radio and backup camera. This right here is the radio and backup camera. Now she can hit like phone. It'll have an option to hit phone. I don't. I have to hit phone. Okay. She'll have a button hit media. I don't. I have to actually hit a button, media, which will hit source and Bluetooth. Well, when I done that and hit that button, it kicked me off the camera, so we're back on. So yeah, it does that, and it pulls up everything that I need to do. Redial. If I want to hit phone book, I can just hit phone book, and it'll go through what I need, and I just hit next button, go out. And radio, you'll sit here and hit the radio button, and you got all this to do all your different tunings and stuff. You want the compass, you hit the compass button that tells you which way you're facing, the degree, settings. You can hit all your language, voice, clock, all that stuff, and then you get more. It does your temperature outside. For your park camera, I can hit the park camera and see what's behind me, which is not very big screen. Okay, I can zoom in, angle it down, and zoom out, and you get the wide parking spot. And hit the X to go back. You need to go back home. You would go hit clock, hit X, more. Let's go back, settings. So we'll go back and just hit the radio, and it takes you back to the radio screen. Turn the radio off. Turns the whole screen off, nothing. It'd been nice if you could turn the radio off and it would still say like RAM or something, but it doesn't, it just completely turns it off. Turn the volume back on, you have to mute screen off. You can turn the screen off, touch the screen to turn on, so that's nice. So that way it'll say, this doesn't put out a lot of light, so I don't see why somebody be like, oh, let's do that. So maybe you're on a private call or something like that, and it shows up on here, and you don't want anybody to know, you just hit that right here. Or you want to look at it, just turn it off. So, my wife's phone, she can sync her phone to there and plug it in to her CarPlay to where she can use her GPS on her phone and it will show on there. That would be nice if I could do that. So that's why I have that little guy right there if I need to do my GPS. But what I've noticed is that my phone, this sets at a slight angle. My phone will turn sideways and still do GPS, and conveniently my phone will actually, with the case that I have, will set and balance on these two deals right here. So it's kind of a cheap way. But if you still want to manipulate your radio, you can't do that. So all in all, I like the truck. The Ram truck is nice. It needs to be a Hemi, unless you're fine having the V6, the etorque, and don't worry about the power. And I'd like to have a little more room in the back seat for crew cab, because quad cab just, it's enough, but it is, but it ain't. I feel like over time it's going to get stuffy back here with kids. Adult for a long trip, it's going to get real uncomfortable. So go ahead. running a little bit of gas I got in here out. So, yeah, this is my opinion and over the features and stuff, what I like about it. So, yep. Thanks for watching.